Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel YC Cooks and Bakes. This evening I'm going to be making a chicken and veggie stir fry. And you have seen me do stir fries before if you are a regular subscriber to me. And remember that stir fry sauce that I put in the jar where you have the cornstarch in the bottom and you just shake it. I will remind you about this stir fry recipe by putting the link in the description. And if you're new here, please comment, like, and subscribe so that you can get all my recipes in the description. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is cut up some chicken thighs. And these are boneless and skinless, so I will move you forward. Okay. And I'm just cutting them up in pieces that would, look good in a stir fry. You can cube it or make it into strips, however you want to do it. I hope everybody is having a good day today. We started out cool this morning in the 30s, but it warmed up into the 60s here in South Carolina. So we certainly can't complain. We have lots of sunshine. Okay. And I'm just going to put this back into the bowl, those strips. And I'm going to keep on going cutting this up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I have all the chicken thighs cut up, and my rice is also done. I had that going while I was cutting the chicken. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut some veggies, and I'm going to be putting these veggies in for color and texture with a couple bags of broccoli. Those are the vegetables. I chose different colored peppers, which I washed. You see I have them in a colander because I washed them first before cutting on them. So you see like the beautiful different color peppers and the zucchini. So we'll go ahead and get these done. And I'm going to put everything in this bowl to bring over to the stove. Okay, let's see. I was just looking down at my dog's down behind me. Sometimes I don't know if she's there. I don't want to step backwards. Okay. I'm just going to cut these any old way because really I'm putting these in for a splash of color. And of course, these peppers are nice and sweet. They'll add a little bite of sweetness to our dish. Sometime in a week or so, or on my next menu, I should say. I start a new menu every Wednesday, in case you are wondering how I do mine, how mine run. And everybody knows that my husband is going to be cooking a meal with me, if you have not heard. And today, he had me make up the grocery list for what he's going to make. But I'm going to keep that a secret, so you can be surprised at what he makes, or he can share it with you. This will be his rodeo when he does this. And I'll just be along for the ride because he does this particular dish really nice. I've tried to work with that particular dish before, but he's the one who has it down. I'm just trying to get out some of those little seeds, but it doesn't really matter because I'm actually I put in the stir fry sauce a little bit of crushed red pepper anyway to bring on a little heat. I don't want to cut too far back just to avoid the seeds, because what happens is you lose a lot of your pepper that way, and that's wasteful. Okay. These are small, and I don't like using that great big knife for a small job because it scares me. I feel like I'm going to cut myself. I just keep it for the meat. And if you noticed, I switched cutting boards. I have a cutting board for my veggies and one for my meat. That's just how I do things. And the one I use for the meat is already cleaned and put away, and so is the knife. You never ever leave your beautiful knives soaking in dishwater or anything like that. You don't want to do that. That'll ruin them. Get it nice and clean, put it away, and you'll always have a very nice knife. Okay, so see, we have the peppers, and now I'm going to do the zucchini. Okay. Cutting it in threes. And all of this will look really good with a couple bags of broccoli and my chicken with the stir fry sauce over rice. And you can add, nuts, whatever. I usually add nuts to it, but I don't happen to have any this week, which I'm surprised. I usually do. Okay. But it's like everything's going up right now. So you try to cut, where you can. You sit there and say, well, do we have to have this? Do we have to have that? And you try to cut the bill. Okay. And that is that. And I will meet you at the stove. Okay, just one more thing. I decided to add a red onion to it because I thought that would be really good. And I wasn't dicing it small or anything. I'm leaving them kind of chunky style. And I thought that would be good in this Asian dish. And I just wanted to let you know what I was doing. Okay, we're at the stovetop now. And we're going to stir fry the chicken pieces first. And I just put, a little sprinkling of salt and some cracked black pepper across it while they were sitting there, waiting on me to cut the veggies. I don't put much on them because my flavor is all in the stir fry sauce. And it has soy sauce, which also has salt. So, okay, I am going to drop my chicken in. And that sizzle says my oil is ready. So we're going to let that cook a bit. I wanted to wash my hand from the chicken. And if you have a wok, you can use that, of course. Oops, I pulled it down too quick, didn't I? Okay, that's fine. It'll pick back up again. I'm doing it in, I'll lift it up for a second, in a deep pan so that, it doesn't splatter too much. And then too, because after I take this out, I'm going to have a large amount of veggies. you saw all the peppers and zucchini that I cut up. And I'm also going to have this much broccoli. And of course, we have the red onion too that I cut up at the last minute. And you want to make sure that this is, cooked all the way through, because I'm not putting this meal in the oven. It's going to be cooked all the way through, and then we're going to put it on top of rice. It's cooking really good now. I'm going to keep on with this, and I'll bring you back so that you're not waiting on me. Okay, I'll bring you forward so you can see the chicken. I'm getting ready to take this out and put in my veggies next. I don't know if you can see it. You see it down in there? And I did thighs, so that's the dark part of the chicken. But you can use the white chicken breast if you want, or whatever kind of meat, even beef if you want. With this particular stir fry, it doesn't matter. I'm going to take this out, put the veggies in, and bring you back. Okay, while it's on my mind, I just wanted to let you know that you use only probably about a cup of that stir fry sauce when you're doing this. And only cook the veggies till they're just tender, but still have a little crispness to them. Okay. Okay, everyone, it is supper time. And I just want to show you the plate. See? You can see that it's on top of a bed of rice. And there's red peppers and the zucchini and the broccoli and the red onion and the wonderful chicken. I'll raise you up so you can see it. And that is the stir fry over rice. So don't forget to look in the description for the link for the stir fry sauce, and the vegetables and meat are your choice. So this is what's for supper tonight. I hope you all have a good night. Bye-bye.